Well, people. Let's build up a wee bit before we start kicking in here. Too many people are watching. Yep. See who's all doing. Who's all gonna come on tonight? I'm all them pretty well, people. So, get any questions in? Anyone you know about me? Anything at all? Please feel free to ask. Ask away. You won't get any lies here. As I say, been quite a wild last couple of days, isn't it? Everybody's been kind of riled up, calling each other out, and as I say, stuff like that. And now let's carry on with the police. I broke my fucking phone. As I say, let's carry on with the police and this reporter. So that's a big bit of segment, but it's always going to happen for some fact does. Like the police and the police and the reporters and that are always going to be watching these channels and stations for some fact does. There's too many like known people, known criminals actually taking part in these kind of you've got links. So obviously they're going to watch us to see who's going to stick ourselves in because it's not quite does. How you doing, Aiden? How you doing, Crypto Carrot? How's all keeping? I'm doing fine. But as I say, it's just a shame, you know what I mean? That it's happened to Paul and as I say, with Uncle K. But at the end of the day, it's people have been warned about who to let on their stations and who no to let on their stations because we've got to think of the bigger stations. They've got bigger guests, bigger. I'm good, pal. I'm good. As I say, I'm doing well, Crypto Carrot, pal. As I say, you know, aye. Like all these podcasts and shows, right, that talk about criminals or associate with criminals, obviously they're going to be getting watched because one, the person who they've got about with has been in prison, they've been watched, they've been getting watched, they've been getting intelligence for years, they've had it all their life, right? I've had it, others have had it, and then they'll say, when you go into places like this and start talking to other criminals, and that's when the police start going, right, let's start watching these, because we could maybe get something out of this to find a charge on them for years back, but they've not been convicted for. And so that's how you watch what you're saying and doing. You just didn't mention nothing like that, and just keep that to yourself. Anybody's going to come out with questions like that, you just ignore it, swerve it, and just move on to the next thing. You know, talk it. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of allegations are going about was it men or was it this or was it that? But at the end of the day, it could have happened to anyone, I'd say, and you just got to get what I'd say, and you got to deal with it now, man. And simple as it's been done, so got to deal with it. But anyway, that's what he's all up to. And that's why I keep out the shite. I'd rather get involved in all that fucking carry on talking to others of folk, having like 4 and 5 people on my live at one time. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It just causes a fucking racket, you know? You don't know who to trust, you don't know who to believe, you know what I mean? Because they're all fucking talking, they're all talking to each other. Then the next minute you find out they're talking to each other. Then the next minute they're falling out with each other. So I just didn't involve myself with it because there's a lot of shit. And as I say, you wonder how all the bigger channels are just plod along and get away with it. And that's how they succeed. Just because they didn't get involved with this and said this and this and said that. It's like jail fucking bit. It's like jail politics, eh? You got that channel, man. I swear to God, man, it's just pure bitching and fucking, you know what I mean? Pure bitching. Fucking, what a shite, eh? Aye, buddy. What the way here about? Be working, eh? But aye, so that's why I keep it, eh? That's made a fucking headache and that, and fucking sitting talking about cunts and fucking this and that and blah this, blah that, and jealousy of this and jealousy of that. You know what I mean? And it's true about half of my fucking saying to us, you know what I mean? But I can remember away in the middle of last year, one of them coming out with they're going to sit their Sappy Sam Walker to get fucking views. And I can't remember who it was. I can't remember what it was. That was the middle of last year. And it was Darren G. And it was fucking another one. I knew they fell out with them all. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. The grounds one, mate. That's good. It's a good job that. Aiden, mate. Be groundman. Make honest dough. And make honest dough. Honest living. You know what I'm talking about? No crime. No fucking whatever. Just honest dough. Getting up early up in the morning. And going away and make your money. That's what you want, mate. And that's what you want. And a young boy like that. And away fucking make money. And none of this fucking gangster wannabe fish. And sensible napper on. Away his work. And maybe have a pub. Maybe have a drink. Doesn't matter. Still getting up month for it. So he's entitled to it. And that's what you want to see. And at least you know, I don't know, but as far as I've been watching, he's on the channel every time right enough. So he's not in the jail, is he? So he's doing some good. Youngin. So keep up, Aiden. Keep up, son. You're doing well. You're doing something well. Let's say, maybe your work is keep you going. I don't know. But the views are went rapidly down. But as I say, aye, it's just crap. I mean, because I said that about this all this gear on about 3-4 weeks ago. I was like, what we should do is we should get a group just like Paul's group down in there, right? And we should get one in Scotland and make a wee group in Scotland where we all kind of talk to each other and blah blah that, and you know what I mean? Get to know each other, meet other people, places in Scotland, and just get a good fucking banter, you know what I mean? And as I say, they'll just get running to England and whatever and that. And now, look, it's all fucking, it's all got to fuck. Everybody's fucking pawing away for each other and bad moving each other and calling each other fucking snakes and fucking robbing this and robbing that. And you know what I mean? Begging for this, begging for that. And it's just sad, you know what I mean? It's just, no, what it's like, to be the other day, man. It's meant to be good. Right? I'm talking about maybe fights going on. I'm talking about, we'll see if that happens now. And it's just crap, man. You know what I mean? Just people just jumping in the bandwagon and fucking causing trouble, man. You know what I mean? And it's fucking terrible. And it's terrible. It's just too many idiots fucking try to be the big fucking wannabe fucking podcasters or fucking, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to be, but you know what I mean? It's no about that, man. It's the encouragement to actually speaking to other people, get to other people who go out in Scotland, you know what I mean? And get to know them and how they're dealing with the situation, what they're up to, and also just get to know people for other places, you know. Because at the end of the day, if you want to go away a wee holiday, whatever like that, you can go away a wee holiday and go, right, well, you stay here, there, I can meet up with you, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man, you know what I mean? We're all fucking grown adults here, we're all fucking wench, I know I'm not, right? So at the end of the day, I don't want to be playing with shit like that, right? What's happening, Ross, brah? What's happening, mate? What you been up to? Where you been? You keep it, brah. Keep it real. Keep it real. As I say, I'm just talking about all the carry on that's going on in the podcast and shit. And it's just fucking sad. It's all going on. And end of the day, man, it's one of these things. You know what I mean? You can't be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about when you're in the podcasting game. You know what I mean? Just keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm talking about? But that's why they get involved in it, Ross. They've always said that. They point getting involved in stuff like that. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? They're already getting spoke about. And they've not got a bad name. They've not got a bad name about them. You know what I mean? A couple of them are alright, but the main ones have all got bad names about them. And it's a shame because they're alright. You know what I'm talking about? As far as I know, they're alright. But a lot of people are happy with them. And begging money and that all the time. But at the end of the day, it's what it is. It's their channel. So if they want to do that and go on to create content for the channel, then we're playing. But you know what I mean? If you're just going to do what you do, then you know what I mean. You need to kind of expect the worst back. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just sad to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't man to say it's fucking crap. It's crap because see at the end of the day, you know what I mean. You didn't know if they are. You didn't know if they are no talking or if they're just all fucking playing stunts and all that just to get clickbaits and views and all that shit and that, eh? Because you didn't know, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's all fucking down there. They all fucking clickbait each other and make up fucking stupid lies and fucking kid on the floor each other and that crap and that. You know what I mean? And it's all clickbait and views and that. You know what I mean? I don't understand why they do that. You know what I mean? Why do they not just come on and just do weird then? You know what I mean? In the day, man, you don't need fucking hundreds of subscribers and viewers. And you know, you're not going to be a millionaire in a fucking week, in a year on YouTube. So that's not going to happen. You're not going to become famous on YouTube. So that's not going to happen. And so I didn't understand what they're all trying to do. You know what I mean? Or they think they're famous because they've got fucking 1,000 subscribers and they're getting all these people, which actually ripping the whole right out of them. You know what I mean? And using them like a piece of fucking dotto. You know what I mean? But they think because I've not had this fucking in their life, they're getting treated like the fucking bee's knees. Is that what it's all about? Is that what's drawn them to all the fucking bullshit and all the lies? I get at it, and at it. Because in the day, there's not once I've ever seen anybody relate to any TV stations like what's happening in the and as I say, no wonder he's famous. And he's been in reality shows and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And fucking stuff like that. So I'm alright, Paul. I'm alright, Tom. How about yourself? Hope you're doing well, Paul. But aye, you know what I mean? It's no about being famous or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's all about just speaking to people, see if they're alright, and create a wee community for each other. You know what I mean? You talk to and just battle help each other's battle and struggles. And give them a wee hinky look forward to. Oh, I'm going on to fucking speak to trips on Friday or Saturday or whatever. You know what I mean? And that brightens your night, that brightens your day up. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not a sociable person. So if you did like drink or you did go out or anything like that, you know what I mean? And stuff like that, it helps you because you don't need to go anywhere bar with your phone or your computer, you know what I mean? And sit and listen to people and talk to people. And because as I say, if you're no a sociable person, you don't like going out to meet new people or whatever, that, then you can come onto the channel and speak away and talk away to people that you've not met before or anything like that, but it doesn't matter because you're still interacting with people. And that's good, pal. That's good. That's the best way, right? But so that's my thought on that, right? They just need to get it by because they're bringing heat on other wee channels, and it's no fair for us because at the end of the day, with it they're all up to doing there, we're all feeling the rift at it, and nobody's taking us serious, you know what I mean? So it's always someone or some people that work around it, but as I say, that's what it is. Stick to your own shite, stick to your own stuff, stick to your own content, and just fucking ignore them. And because at the end of the day, they'll be banning this commit because they'll be banning, well, they're already are banning this commit it and stuff like that. So forget it, and forget it. I need to get a haircut, man. And you got a fucking haircut. But anyway, so what's happening with you? What's you all been up to? And where you been? He's watching the soaps. Is that what it is? You know what it is? I forgot. I fucking forgot. Because costed I got a new car. Just upgraded the car, eh? And I just fucking just had it only had it a week. And fucking Kirsty hit a bit of ice and fucking crashed it and got it up, eh? So and I pissed off at that, like, eh? And so I'm actually not been really on because I've been pissed off at that. And plus I've not been well. As you can see, kind of low moody day, and a kind of low mood. Kind of, I don't know what it is. I felt that for about a week now. I mean, kind of low mood and laziness, don't want to kind of get out of bed, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's a weird week. I don't know what it is. You give my head a wee shake. Great, as I say, I usually even do like a wee bit of bag work and stuff like that, but I've not been doing that all week, so I don't know. I've got insurance, man. Aye, man. It's all been dealt with in that age. It's the fucking fact that I did carry on about a week, right? So I'm a fucking cracker, right? As I say, once it's judged, then I'll just fucking get a new one. But I was gutted, man, raising. But end of the day, as long as the missus is happy and safe and well, that's the main thing. We didn't want her fucking walking about with half limbs and all that kind of stuff. And so that's it. She's fighting well and keeping well, so that's the main thing. But aye, so look, we Donny boy, he's training away for his fights. And you've got Ben, he's training away, living in London. Bobby K. So there's quite a few fights coming up. And Chaza, I'll be doing the Chaza fight with Stuart and the boys. Then I'll be doing with the Donny, the wee man. Anyway, who's getting changing out. He'll be doing there next month. But so we're going down there, get back him. Video and commentate on Donny and his wee battle. So fingers crossed. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to go ahead now. We want to go on with finding trolls, eh? And I don't know if it's going to go ahead. Hopefully it does, you know what I mean? Hopefully nobody cancels it, but you know what I mean? There's nobody even training, right? You know, they're not showing any training videos, right? I know that Stuart and James will be putting me Donny through his paces. I know fucking 100% that's happening right now, right? Obviously because of my pals, right? But fighting trolls, you never see him in the gym or fuck all, right? He does see nothing. You know what I'm talking about? He's always fucking sitting about or He's more interested in fucking this YouTube and there's training. He's got to remember he's only got what, 4 weeks to go till he needs to be fit to get in that ring. I don't think got up here. I don't think got up here. No, I don't think got up here. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. And if who's going to fight and who's not going to fight, or who pulls it and who doesn't pull it. It's going to be it's going to be a really good fucking shout, eh? Ian and Dylan, big shout out to the railway boys working night shift in Edinburgh. It's happening, trips, and working in Edinburgh. Good about in Edinburgh, doing the night shift. Be fucking freezing, man. Be fucking freezing, lads. And big up to the railway boys for Edinburgh. Working all night, working all night, these guys, and out there to make your lives a lot easier. And these guys need fucking medals, and they're working in these fucking conditions. Aye, definitely, Tom. Definitely. They two what are the only two people that will turn up. You're 100%, and 100%. Ben Hatchett will turn up, and Ben will turn up, no bother. And but as I say, the rest of them, nah, I don't think. But I know Ben, 100%. He'll will up here, and he will up here, like. But the rest of them, nah. So your man's out doing the night shift in Edinburgh. Two brave hearts, definitely, Tom. Two brave hearts. You need to have a really, really strong heart to get into a ring. As I say, it looks easier than it's done, but at the end of the day, put yourself in that ring. So 12 by 12 foot ring, it's not that big. I used to do a bit of boxing years ago myself, and believe me, it's no fucking that. It's not that big, like, right? So you're not going nowhere. Right? It's not like the 20 foot by 20 foot ring. Right? A lot fucking smaller. Right? And trust me, you know what I mean? It's like maybe 6 bales of hay and square round. And as I say, fucking, you've got a wee bit in the middle, and you're no going anywhere. So you can't run about, you can't none, you're right in there. And so it's going to be really, really good to see how it's going to go, and who's going to get KO'd and who's not. And but the Scots are going to fucking rattle it in. Haymaker Station. It's fucking Baltic. This cold weather would put its on. And you're fucking right with it. And you fucking well with it. You're at the old haymaker, are you? And oh God. And God. Oh no bad, you love your porter cabin and that, eh? And your porter cabin and that. You get a fucking cold and go to sleep. That's what I'd be fucking doing. And that's it. I'm on the Scots brother. That's why I've got the soul tire behind me. Soon to be a new poster. Wait to see this one. It's a fucking belter. And it's just, as I say, a bit of wallpaper for the back here. And I'm just waiting for it to get printed and out. I've got my new mic sitting there. And other stuff. So I'll be getting ready a couple of new mics and other stuff for podcasting. So I know what about it. I know what you're talking about anyway. Out and about. I know what you're talking about anyway. Old Haymarket. And at least it's no fucking along. The other one, because the other one's fucking all opened up. You know what I mean? And the Haymarket's all closed up. So you'll be kind of protected with the wind that way. You know what I'm talking about? Not much wind or that blowing that. But as I say, you're sure you've got your reporter cabins and that, eh? And but you'll not have enough time to fucking hang me out because you've got in the morning. In the morning hang me coming in. you know what I'd like to do? A 13-hour sleeping on a train trip. Aye, mate. Smoking it around. Aye. I'd like to do the 13-hour trip on the train to London. You know what I mean? Right from Fort William up to London. Down to London, sorry. I reckon that'd be fucking amazing. Sleeping on a train for 13 hours. That'd be good, like, fun experience, that'd be. Aye, man. Frank, Uncle Frank, aye. I'm still smoking the spice, mate. Fucking you, give me it. You talking about? You know what I mean? Come on, you're not doing this. In the day, it was you, give me the fucking spice. A fucking silly twat. Fuck. Looks like you should be fucking on the spice. What's happening with Bobby K for Dundee? Not had a video up for a few days. Me Bobby, he'll be fighting. He's on the cards for the fight. He's training at the moment. Out and about. He's training me Bobby. I think, as I say, I think he's the only one that him, and me, Don Mac, and Ben Hatchett will be the only three that will turn up. The rest won't turn up. 100%. 100%. Bobby K, he's training now. So's Don, he's fucking training now. He's currently getting trained by two of my best pals, James Mitchell and Stuart Dempsey. So I know he'll be getting pits for his paces. So that's what's big on there. That's how you've probably seen a video for him for a few days because he'll be getting fucking stuck in the gym in Dundee. Apparently the boys took him on in Dundee and put him through the gym. I'm not sure. That's what the word is. But we'll see. We'll see. Aye. It does seem gone as fuck, but at the end of the day, it's people like that you know what I mean, you're no mad ass son. That I ain't fucking pull your in Hector. And fucking clown you. That's it. Let me fuck twat. Put something man into my fucking Eden. Aye, but it does sound like gone like fuck not, but see, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean to say because he's no, you know what I mean, that he can't fight. And on top of it, I reckon if he's getting straight, I reckon if he gets straight, well, he's been told, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's been told not to be on influence of drugs or drink. They've all been told. They've all been told, what? No drink, no drugs. If you've not been seen fucking training for the last couple of weeks, you'll not be going on the care. Simple as that. So if the boys have let him on the care, he'll need to be up everything and fucking clear the whistle and gone through it. But he will go for it. I reckon he'll give Ben a good shot. But I reckon Ben will maybe just take it, but I think Bobby K's got to give him a good fucking run for his money, I don't think he's going to lie down as much as Ben thinks he is. The Red Dundee boys are strong and they can fight, and same with the Aberdeen boys, they can fucking fight too. You know what I mean? You've got to remember, and they're all big heavy fishermen up there, and they can fight like fuck. So, I think he's got to take that one serious and be in it. No, I'll be there. Tammy, I'll be doing it. I'll be there, pal. I'll be at the fights with the boys. No, I'll be there. I'll be there. But a bit Bend with Chazza. Doms. So there. Yeah, yes, yes. And I told him, I told him not to do the Lazar fight anyway, because at the end of the day, he's got to work, he's got to kind of keep his head above board, and there's no point in getting injured fighting silly cunts, and that he doesn't need to be fighting, because he needs to be keeping his strength and his work up for the Chadder fight, and the Chadder fight is the most important fight, because, you know what I mean, this is where he's going to make his name. Fighting that Lazar isn't going to make his fucking name. I mean, he's only going to hurt himself or get hurt. You know what I mean? And we didn't want that, because we want him in good shape for the other fight. You know what I mean? So, but that's up to Ben. Ben's right to take that fight on. That's up to him. But personally, me, my opinion to Ben is to get up to fuck and just concentrate on Chadder. You know what I mean? Because you're going to need more your strength and your thing with it than normal. Right, Trips, my battery's going to die. So it's been a pleasure talking to you tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow to make up for lost time, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow night about 7 o'clock. So, as I say, I'm sorry, it's because it's something like that. The battery's just ready to go, and I want to quickly get this in. So, as I say, I'll speak to you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Please like, share, subscribe, and as I say, let's go Scotland. We'll take us through, and we'll do it for Scotland. And so, as I say, people, from love from me to you, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you all shortly. Bye bye now.